Taking a peek outside here on the Monday here. What's ahead for your forecast? A lot of people are excited. Memorial Day is around the corner here. It's supposed to start feeling very spring/summer-like.
Yes.
And we're still stuck in this winter mode. We're on the pause button here.
Many people consider Memorial Day the unofficial start of the summer season, so to speak. Right now, it does not seem like Mother Nature is agreeing with that by any means. We are starting off our week with cooling temperatures. So between now and the end of the week, we're going to see each day cool us down, especially as we go inland. Along the coastline, we've already been in that cooler than average range over the course of the weekend, and today is going to be another day with that same pattern. 67 for your afternoon high along the coastline. Clouds are going to continue to remain very dense, so overcast skies between about now and 11 a.m. or so. And then the goal is that by the afternoon itself, we'll get at least partial clearing. Doesn't seem like we'll get all that much of it, but we'll hang on to any ounce of the sun that we can get. It's all coming as a trough of low pressure digs south. That trough of low pressure right now is just along the U.S.-Canada border, and as it digs south, it won't carry much moisture with it, but you can see that lighter yellow tone kind of expanding on either side of it and pushing south. So that's what we're going to be seeing, is that day-to-day cooling, and we're also going to see it bring an increase in our wind gusts over our mountains and deserts in particular. So there's a chance that as we head toward about your Wednesday timeframe, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll really start to see those gusts elevated. There's a chance that as we get into Wednesday, we'll see advisory criteria, meaning a wind advisory could be issued, perhaps a high wind warning. We'll watch out for that. But this afternoon, Monday afternoon, we're just seeing that breeze pick up. Double-digit wind gusts, nothing too extreme. 12 miles per hour in Oceanside, 14 in Escondido, 12 in Ramona, even 14 in Borrego Springs. But if we fast forward through your Tuesday afternoon, you start to see the 30 mile per hour gusts come into play, and then all the way through Wednesday, 40 to 50 miles per hour. Along the coast, we're still staying relatively calm, or at least calmer than what you'll see for the mountains and deserts. But important to note, if you're making any travel plans across the mountains and deserts, to expect not only the cooler temperatures throughout this week, but the wind. This afternoon, 69 for Oceanside, 66 for Del Mar, 73 for Poway, and 78 for Ramona. Still plenty of warmth centered across the valley floors and pushing toward the mountaintops. Borrego Springs could break into the triple digits, perhaps 100, otherwise staying in the upper 90s this afternoon. And then your coastline still in that mostly cooler than average range. As we head between now and the end of the week, you could see how your inland valleys in particular are going to go from the mid 70s down to the 60s by the end of the week. A little balancing act toward the weekend and early next, where we'll stay in that slightly cooler than average range, but we won't see any more cooling beyond that, it looks like. And again, we're going to stay dry throughout the next 8 days, but we will likely see that marine layer rebuild each morning. So clouds to start off the day, extending through your valleys, and then pulling back slowly as the mornings go on. Across the mountains, final day with a threat of thunderstorms today, and then we'll see drier conditions across the mountains. We'll see those temperatures drop down to the 60s. Across the deserts, final day possible triple digits before we drop down to the low 90s. So that cooling trend is really going to be the thing that is most felt throughout this week. Back to you.